Hello everyone, I'm Danielle James and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the dark water ride Valhalla. Valhalla is a dark water ride based in Blackpool Pleasure Beach here in the UK. Valhalla opened in the year 2000, costing the Pleasure Beach 15 million, which was one of the most expensive water rides ever built. The ride has won several awards, including a Golden Ticket Award, and is often named as the best water ride in the world by critics and those who ride it. Manufactured by Intamin, throughout your ride on Valhalla, riders experience many effects such as fire, snow, wind, changes in temperature, and many water effects such as a water vortex. As many of you know, or have guessed, Valhalla is based off the Viking era. In 2011, 11 years after opening, Valhalla closed for a massive renovation and reopened to the public in the summer of 2012. The ride is approximately 6 minutes long and you will get soaked. There's even warning signs before you get on the ride, informing riders on how wet they could get. So if you're someone who doesn't want to get wet, maybe this ride isn't for you. Though I would always say, regardless of how wet you get, this ride is worth getting drenched for. I personally feel like we are very lucky to have Valhalla here in the UK, and I would always encourage people to ride it when they get the chance. One of the best things about Valhalla, in my opinion, is that you're constantly finding new things whilst riding, and where you sit greatly impacts what you see and how well you see certain things. On top of that, the Pleasure Beach often change things around inside this attraction, so Valhalla is great for re-rides. During the ride, riders also experience a backwards drop and 2 other drops in darkness, along with a turntable. Being such an effect-heavy ride does have its negatives though. One of the biggest ones being that the effects can be extremely temperamental sometimes. You can either go on Valhalla and have an amazing experience where all the effects are working, or you have a decent ride on Valhalla where you know it's not running as well as it could be in terms of effects. Though I still find that the Pleasure Beach are usually good at making sure that the majority of the ride is running relatively well. My favourite effect is the Ring of Fire, which riders plummet into straight after a drop. This effect, I quickly learned, isn't always working, but it's a great effect when it is, and if you weren't expecting it, then it can really take you by surprise. I do feel like some of the effects need a refurbishment or changing slightly, for example, the water vortex. Sometimes the vortex seems to run too low, to the point where riders get drenched by the vortex rather than seeing the water run over the top of them and the boat. In terms of theming, effects and design, Valhalla is amazing. However, I do think that they could have made a better queue line to go with this fantastic ride, and a pre-show that would really add to the experience to emphasise on what the ride is all about. But taking into consideration when this ride opened, it's an experience that was fantastic for its time and still stands today as one of the best water rides in the world. Even water rides I've rode in America, although they're great, they've not been able to knock Valhalla off its #1 spot on my favourite water rides list. Overall, Valhalla isn't just a water ride, but it's an experience, or even somewhat of an adventure. Although this ride is not perfect, the negatives I have are only minor. The ride is a great look into the kind of attractions that we can produce, and I believe that Valhalla is one of the rides that put the Pleasure Beach on the map. It's a ride that many British coaster enthusiasts are proud of, and I am no exception. I would definitely encourage those of you who have not yet experienced Valhalla to do so if or when you get a chance, as I believe it was a great addition to the Pleasure Beach and the UK as a whole. Have you ridden Valhalla? Let me know what your thoughts of the ride were in the comments section down below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, click on that subscribe button. Do you have any suggestions for rides that you'd like to see me review next? Then let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.